shit. Nigga. You already on the tape, Martell Hyde. You gonna put them on your story and everything
Coach,
already
we
too?
welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game.
If Dwayne didn't get it, he didn't get it.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants.
So what you're saying is Dwayne was just missing the running stat.
It's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm just glad I got something to look. I'm just glad we can look forward to something now. We could look. The offense is gonna be looking a hell of a lot better. The offense is gonna be looking a lot better. No, he gonna hire a nigga that gonna call plays. Who probably gonna look like Larry Fedora or like Major Applewhite. both the niggas got aggressive offenses, and that's what he said. Our offense is gonna match our defense. What our defense is trying to do.
On first down, Wilson. And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. A good pickup there at 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I'm sorry, we just get any kind of average offensive play, we'll be fine.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going underneath for Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec.
There goes Rashad Penny.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Let us know, but he already knows.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, that is true. They haven't talked about getting a graduate transfer. Let's try to get that nigga from Shane Buechele and that nigga from Buffalo. I don't know.
On 1st and 10, Cousins to Barkley on the check down. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Oh, Shepard by John Ross. I gotta be careful about that.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Ball
Just down the store,
off.
they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now, looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Wilson. And able to find Kirk complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Oh, boy.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
14,
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On second down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Come on, let's go.
They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go. Let's go defense. Let's go get another
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Special teams. What the hell is this? Where they're gonna have this nigga run a special team?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
What the fuck?
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, here's Barkley. And now running right through it. Able to rip chip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside
Literally
the
just
40.
holding L2 and X, and
It's
just
an
everyone's
even
just
30
getting
and a
juiced.
first down.
Man,
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a
what
playbook,
madness
they come to
this
life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Flush to his right. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Back
gotta
around
try
the
some nerve, not John Ross
35-yard
post. You already got picked off trying it once. You already crying thinking I'm using ball hog. So you want to try something else. The post route is not going to work. I'm sitting on it. Again. But you're not supposed to throw a pick because I'm sitting on the route. Niggas are predictable. The only route you're going to throw with John Ross is going to be a post or a drag route. It's not rocket science, dude.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. A handoff to Barkley.
Yeah, you might go somewhere else for that spin around the trash.
Losing yardage.
Come on now,
It'll be
dog.
back at the 36. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I here trying to spin so damn much, nigga going backwards.
Aldrick Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all
But
along,
since he wants
and
to
now they're
start
just
some spin
specialists
around, we
putting
can
it through the
spin now,
posts.
Melvin. We can spin now.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm liking it.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do?
I hear you.
Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Oh my Lord, Melvin, yeah, catch it.
It's incomplete.
Yeah, they across the street, man.
Receiver open down.
You ain't been that long since they
Couldn't even
moved.
find his outlet, man, because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find
Yeah, I
anyone.
forgot. Yeah. I said, yeah, that shit, it didn't, niggas move that shit a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Nah, it's been there for like a month. They did like a day for my birthday, like right over my birthday. So yeah, it's been like end of November since it's been there.
To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun.
Catch it.
He's got Lockett. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Best it's ever
We're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
Yeah. No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Yeah.
Wilson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'll put you say, well, we ain't got to use Luga head on her shoulder like she's still in school. It's spinning that bitch in 10,000 on shoes. I took the perk, I didn't itch and no. Why the fuck is the loudest in the room?
On second down, here's Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Free to around. Nigga free Joe.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He a future first round?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
Barkley. Don't let him get no stupid.
They love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Wow. When I said don't do that. Wow.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Whatever.
Saquon Barkley
nothing I can do. We really got nothing but cornerbacks on the field.
And the Giants
there's no one in sight.
For 6 points. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it makes the score 21-10.
Typical Madden, not for our time. Can't do shit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Okay.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
Now Wilson on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
14.
Now Wilson throwing on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Let me get me some EA trash real quick. Let me scoop up some EA trash real quick.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half
right back at you, Don. You can get trash too.
And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Give me a college football game, please.
Extra point right down the middle. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Giants. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
But then I don't want to get John Ross.
They weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Don't let John Ross beat you. I got everything underneath for John Ross.
Here's a give to Barkley.
Thank you, Cam. Come hit that nigga. Come hit that nigga. Thank you, Cam.
33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
God, I'm terrified of getting anything that's a pass defense. Saquon's just going to do something stupid.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Oh, that should be no.
Yellow.
Oh, God. Just get lined up.
Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Oh, we got that mixing that shit.
Cousins on 1st down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
His mesh game. That's fine. I ain't worried about stopping that shit now. You can throw that all day. I'm not letting John Ross get loose. Oh, God, we're going to try dollar again. Hope to God
Saquon Barkley can just be after that 1st down completion. We're just shy of the marker.
Gun.
Inside zone. Probably everyone's going to get pancake here real quick.
Black, 82. Laser hot.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I'm going to get back in 3-4 because it's better at stopping the damn pass. And 4-3, I mean, dollar is getting torched for some reason. Can't run it this year. I should show outside because he's probably, if he wants to take that chance of throwing it. I doubt he will. He's going to keep probably throwing outside.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
John Ross, he's on the outside.
A first down throw for Cousins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Purdue fan Tyler Trent dies. Aww. She said, "We came on all time like on those days."
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Also here on the outside.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10.
Oh,
he's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. We have hit, and just like
Only
that,
thing Don can do is throw them mesh routes
2.
and hit spin cycle with freaking
All
Saquon.
right, Coach, thank you. And
All
we
he
welcome
got.
everyone back for quarter
Well,
number
I'm beating
3.
him. Beating 28-10. I knew it.
That'll carry over the back line of the
yeah,
end zone
that's
for
what-
a touchback. Here's the Giant
I mean, it
offense
ain't
now
working. I'm
making
just
their
allowing
way
it
back
to
out
happen
onto
because
the
this is
field.
right before
They have the
half.
ball here
And
for the
we ain't
inaugural
letting the
drive
John
of the
Ross,
second half.
the John
Pretty
Ross
big
show go.
deficit, though. We'll see
He
what
wants to do
adjustments
something
were
else.
made
And that
in that
deep, the
locker
deep
room.
route.
And I never
Because all
wanted
you
to
want to do
make
is throw deep
something
post routes to
more
John Ross. But
important
his
than it
only
actually
touchdown was off of
is,
Saquon
right? I
Barkley
want
just
create more
spin
hype
cycle
than what
and
is there.
everybody in
This
my
is the way
offense
I'm doing it
up
now.
skinny
This
toes.
is a really important drive.
Actually, I know
We
exactly
often
what.
talk
All right,
about
you know
teams scripting
what?
plays to start a
Let's
game.
bait him into throwing
A
it
lot
to
of
the
them
middle of the
script to
field.
start the
Let's
second
just
half,
do
too.
this. Let's
And they're
bait him
scripting
into
something
throwing
that they
across the
expect to
middle.
get them into the end zone and back into this game.
But if I do
We'll see if
this,
that
I'm
script
setting
is a good
myself
one
up
for
for a
him.
John Ross streak route. Oh, the dilemma.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
He's in a slot. Okay, definitely. Let's do it. Please throw it. Please throw the football. Please throw it. Thank you.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Looking for Shepard deep. And incomplete there. A
ET3.
nice hit. Jars the
Good shit,
ball
ET3.
free and brings up 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
She said,
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The 13 yards that time at a first.
Sad.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him,
His
I
only
think of his
offense is
vision.
just to
Straight
run
ahead,
and
peripheral.
spin his
Also
way
has
out of
that
damn
sense of where
trouble.
holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up. Can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Cousins. It's
Cheap.
hauled in by Shepard.
Right,
Showed the nice footwork
This
and then
shit
hit and
is
dropped shy of the
horrible.
45.
And you can't play defense.
8
All I
yards
do
in
is
the
throw the ball and
completion, but now
immediately
they face
super
3rd
spin and you
down.
cannot tackle
I
it.
always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
They want to talk about
And I'm
sim
like, any of them,
football and
especially
shit,
if it's a
but
good receiver. That makes things
Jesus
very
Christ,
difficult.
I ain't never
But
seen
when you're
some
running
shit
a
where you throw
drag
the ball
route,
and just
something
niggas
short,
immediately
shallow,
spinning and
going
juking
through
and shit. That shit
defenders,
is always
using guys almost
gets
as
niggas out here
screens in order to get
falling
open.
down
That
and
makes
shit.
things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Jesus Christ. Sharp, let's see if that works once. Probably gonna bounce outside with Saquon.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. a play fake here on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I mean, Oregon not Oregon, LSU had one today. They got some nigga, he got like some branded.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him
Literally
10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
The spin move is
the
undefeated.
first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find.
I don't want to hear anyone cry about me getting picked. This shit the most OP shit there is.
In this case,
spin movement that automatically makes you do
ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big,
I think that's a little more OP than me getting picked when you throw the ball right at me.
Short in order to try and pick up a first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Cousins now. Throw left side, complete to Ross. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
We're going. Let's go.
To throw is Cousins. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 3rd down.
Type on me. Ooh. Whip like guys to the hospital. Send niggas to the hospital.
We got three, fellas.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now Saquon Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Oh, okay. Knocking down go to high school. Okay.
The Giants on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Keep on nickel and dime, man.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Cousins, and it's caught. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll come out in the pistol, and Barkley will try to punch it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Cousins to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Hey, you got 3 down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And he was only going to be nice helpful. Kept baiting him to throw across the middle.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's what we were waiting on.
Continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Couldn't keep just throwing it to the flat, could you, huh? Had to throw it around.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they'll run it again with Penny, and that that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
My little bitch, with it, but baby got big too.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now a give. This is Murray. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Oh, yeah?
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. New York set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Spin.
Look at the spin.
Balance.
Another
he'll go
spin.
down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes,
Oh,
and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a first down run with Collins, and he stopped immediately there. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get. The pitch goes to Barkley. Dances by him. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Hey, 382, lane 50.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. First down, here's Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run it now. This is Charcandrick West. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll indeed take a knee. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Seahawks, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, there it is. It's back. What? Who in here? That's, oh shit, I got a stream so going on. Let me kill that.